The Second Amendment is the ultimate right given to all Americans to protect themselves. This is a major fact the mainstream media are ignoring from yesterday's tragedy at the Capitol Gazette. The leftists in this country and their mainstream media hacks have twisted the minds of their followers so much they do not seem to even know their rights as Americans anymore. I'm watching interviews on CNN and other mainstream media networks, and all I hear are people hiding under their desks, running around corners, feeling helpless. As the hacks in the mainstream media squeeze every drop of emotion out of these poor victims, I can't help but think, you're not helpless. You can buy and learn how to use a gun. Every American has that right, the right to protect yourself. You do not need to hide and cower under a desk and pray. You can pull out your gun and shoot that son of a bitch. That is the American way. You do not cower in fear. You rise up and fight. The left has twisted the mind of so many Americans. They now believe that the right to bear arms, the right to defend yourself, is somehow evil. It is not. It is what makes you strong. It is what makes you equal to evil. It is what makes you the hero. In the last year alone, many studies have shown this. The lowest estimates from the left are that guns have been used over 67,000 times in self-defense, and the higher estimates go well over 1,000,000 times. But both sides are skewing the numbers here. The left only counts that if a gun is actually shot and used in the commission of stopping a crime, and the right counts when people are simply denied gun ownership. So both sides have taken it to an extreme. But I believe that if a gun is simply shown as a deterrent to assault or other crime, and the crime is deterred, that should qualify as a gun being used. So the number is certainly at least in the hundreds of thousands here in America. But none of this matters. The truth is, if only one person yesterday inside the offices of the Capitol Gazette that was shot up yesterday had a gun and knew how to use it, the gunman would have either been shot or would have retreated. If 3 or 4 people inside of these offices had guns, that gunman would have been shot and at least neutralized, if not dead. Of course, the mainstream media never asked any of these witnesses hiding under their desks, did you wish you had a gun when you were under there praying? Because I am sure the obvious answer would have been, yes, hell yes, I wish I had a gun at that moment, and that would blow up their anti-gun agenda. These people are brainwashed by the left's propaganda about the Second Amendment. Wake up. You have the right to protect yourself. And like the old saying goes, the Constitution says we are equal, but it was Samuel Colt who made us equal. Buy a gun. Go to the gun range and learn how to properly handle that gun. Learn how to protect yourself. Stop relying on the government for your personal protection. Protect yourself.